welcome back to another Australian Kindred gig, folks. Today we're going out camping at the Millstream National Park. It's about an hour and a half drive from Karratha. There's a big body of water out there and a homestead. So sit back, grab a tinny, and we'll show you what it's all about.
If I can just draw your attention to how long these ore trains are here in the Pilbara and how powerful they must be to pull this ore over this mountain range. So this is the turn off from the Millstream to Pannawonica, about 120 kilometres east of the main highway from Karratha.
All roads are good to go.
So another 15 minutes driving brings us to the campground turnoff.
No dogs, no flies.
So we've arrived, and to stay here there's a deposit box on arrival, or you can go online at the national parks and pay that way. It's about $11 for an adult.
So this is the camping ground. It's pretty rugged. Here's ours.
So we find the MDC trailer a treat to travel with, easy to reverse, and after a couple of cracks very easy to set up. We recommend for the price getting one for yourself.
Oh, is it eating rubbish?
And we hadn't long set up camp when this interesting little fella decided to pay us a visit, known to the natives as a bungara.
He's eating whatever that is.
He certainly wasn't worried or scared of us in any way.
So I'll take you for a bit of a look around the camp. You see the toilets, there's a little barbecue area. It's not a lot here, but we'll have a look anyway. Smells good. What does it stink like?
Whoa! So pretty. I'm so excited.
We've got a little camp kitchen.
Whoa.
And some water. Hot water apparently. Some gas.
And a
For
hole.
cooking and the barbecue here. Here's a couple of young mulla plants. The natives, they'd crush up the seeds and mix it with water and make a bit of a paste. Shoo-a-roo! That's how you shoo-a-roo. Look out the spikes on this plant.
Wow.
You wouldn't want to get pushed in there.
So I've got the drone up on this fine morning and you can see how vast and flat this country is. And I tell you what, finding water out here is like finding gold. So I've just got an aerial shot of the campground here for you to look at. There's not a lot of trees around the camping area. It's right next to the homestead and there's quite a few other things to do around here, so we'll get on with showing you that.
Cliff lookout, the Millstream. Just popped down here for a look. I'm driving around on the tracks. Just have a look at this, how pretty it is. One of the more picturesque places with trees that we found. And our travels around this area. Even a few birds.
So this 300 metre concrete path makes it very easy and accessible to get to the large body of water here that they call Deep Reach. Being just a 5-minute drive from the camping grounds, we come here every day to cool off from the Pilbara heat. Whether travelling to or from the coast on your Karajini trip, the beautiful Millstream is a must-do to help break up that journey.
Oh, Brianna, just food only.
I'll put it right at the camera. Did you see that, Mom?
Yeah.
There's plenty of large catfish here at Deep Reach, and they only come to the surface if you present some food. We used a couple of slices of bread that kept them and us both entertained for quite some time. Provided at this location is free gas barbecues and shaded picnic tables. It's an ideal spot for a great family day out.
Righto folks, I just wanted to show you this. This is what we use when we go swimming. You blow up the pillow, you blow up the side bit. This bit's all mesh, so you actually sit in the water and not on the water. We like them, and we got a couple on eBay and actually a couple at Kmart, so they're pretty cheap, $20–30. They lasted us 3 or 4 years so far.
To the river.
Anyway, worthwhile investment.
To the river we go, leave our worries on the shore and drift away. On the river we know, sometimes the perfect words are never said.
and it was ever so relaxing here on the water, and Joe and I paddled along to see what it was all about.
Oh, it's hard work. Kayaking up the river. How about you, Joe? Is it hard work? No. Clap your hands. Yeah. Clap your hands around. Oh, they're noisy, aren't they, Joe?
Hey Joe, you're in the kayak. Joe's paddling. Good job, Joe. Hard because the feeling's going back, but we're going. Good job, Joe. Joe, you're so pro. Yeah. Wow, Joe. Go fast. Go turn. Go turn. That's a boy. That's so good, Joe. We're going fast.
The Hobie kayak was perfect for these conditions and really give everybody a chance to hone their skills.
Sometimes the perfect words are never said. You could change your mind.
You didn't get it.
Intertwined with the water and the waves.
And meanwhile, back at camp, nighttime walks are a must, and the kids are in competition here to find the biggest, scariest critter.
Can we stop here now? Because once we get
And here is Australia's giant centipede, a venomous and ferocious hunter that feeds on insects, snails, worms and spiders. They say a sting from this fella is extremely painful.
He was on the camera. So how's this little fella? Hiding here. Here's a little stream.
It's still big. 2 centipedes. I found the first centipede. Oh, did you? Yes, I did. Oh. I found one. I couldn't see a
That's a
centipede.
big huntsman, isn't it?
Which one was bigger? Your one.
Well, this is a homestead at Millstream, and it was first settled out here as a sheep farm in about the 1880s. I'm not sure, it's just a national park now, but there was a couple of families lived out here, done it tough for quite a long time. So we'll go inside and we'll have a look around. This is the Irvine and Gordon family tree here that used to own the station. There's plenty of history here. Joe, can you stand up and read that to us?
Welcome to the radio. These chairs are called radio rockers. Take a seat and find out why. They were popular in the 1940s when families could gather around the wireless radio to listen to their favorite shows. Adults got the rockers and children sat on the floor Television didn't start in Australia until 1956. Wait, it is a rocking chair.
What are you reading, Ray?
Morse code.
This is the original table they built for do their Morse code, their only form of communication out here for a long time. Pedal generator.
Well, what do you know, Joe? Grandma's old sewing machine. Now, these were very popular in the 1900s, and I haven't seen one since I was a kid. But I did feel that leather strap a couple of times in the name of respect. I just love the creativity from this young lad and his imagination for this painting from the 1930s.
The big verandas here help with the summertime heat, no doubt. Temperatures exceeding 50 degrees here in the summertime. And this would have been the kitchen quarters. Let's take a look inside. This is some kind of old gas burner. Full of gas. Old gas fridge probably.
Just check this chair that they would have carved from one of the palm trees in the area here.
Hey, look, there's a toilet. Who put that? Mum, can you open that? Open it.
This is the old jug they would have used.
What's this?
They would have put that straight on the wood fuel stove over here. We'll look at that in a minute. So that's the wood storage for the wood fuel stove. So they tip the wood in from outside, then they could access it from inside to put here in the wood fuel stove, as we can see right here. So that's the old wood fuel stove. You would have put the wood in here, Jane. Lift it up. It might be jammed up that way. This is the flue. Still works. Show us where you get the ash out, Joe. That's where you get the ash out. There would have been your oven. For cooking your pots on. Old flue. We were saying there would have been a sink here. There's plenty of old artifacts here from the days of past. The old crane. They would use that for building their structures around here, no doubt. Made out of wood and steel. It's a hell of a drill. Hell of a rigging machine, or whatever it is. Crane. Some of the tools they used back in the day. Old valve spring. Handmade spanners. old axe head. Pan around to this one. So there's an old dog trap there and some saddling equipment. Enjoying, Joe? Yeah? What bit do you like most?
The sewing machine.
The sewing machine. Fair enough. She's old beauty, wasn't she? My grandma sewed on a sewing machine just like that. Side view of the old kitchen and the homestead here. You might be able to see that old gate over there too. Done the test of time. It was nice to just laze around the homestead. It was surprising how cool it was in the shade of the veranda.
Pull down. What did I do? What did you do? I didn't pull.
There's a couple of games left under the veranda here, which I assume would have been their entertainment back in the day. Gotta concentrate.
Look what I've become, learning how to live alone. A statue on the sidewalk in this city made of stone. I don't sleep any more than I used to do. I just wait for the sky to come falling through. Sunday blue.
Well, that brings us to the end of this episode. We hope you've enjoyed. So give it a big thumbs up, smash the subscribe button, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching Australian Kindred.
Stayed up half the night, wondering what the hell to do. I thought I caught your fleeting